going on, everyone? It's Jacqueline here from Nothing But Tech. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm showing you guys what's on my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. This is one of my most requested videos in a very long time, so I knew I had to make it. In terms of the S9 Plus, I have this really nice lilac purple color. I think it looks great, but I'm going to show you guys what's on my phone, my most used applications, the setup, etc. So let's dive right in. So starting it right off with how I'm recording my screen, I'm using this application called AZ Screen Recorder, and this is great because not only is it free, which is always a bonus, but it also has a bunch of different resolution options and a bunch of different other customization options where you can control audio, camera, etc., frame rate. It works really well. I haven't had any issues with it so far, so that's what I'm using. That's what I'd recommend for you guys. I'm going to start off on the main pages, and then I'll kind of show you my other applications that maybe didn't make it to a home screen, but I still use. So starting off on the left, I have Bixby, and I don't use it, but I was doing a review, so I was using it to see if it was worthwhile. It's okay. There's a little lag and latency, so I don't love it. So if we swipe off of that, we're on my first screen. So you can see I have like the little weather widget. I have a Google like search bar, which I end up using a lot, and there's also a little microphone there so I can quickly access Google Assistant. So starting from left to right, on the left I have Drive, then YouTube Studio, and that's where I go to answer a lot of comments, check revenue, real-time views, etc. Then we have Hangouts, and that's what I use to talk to a bunch of other YouTubers. Asana, which is this awesome application. If you're working with a team of people, you can delegate tasks to different people, write to people, do different messages, complete a task, stay on deadline. I use it all the time for one of the things I'm part of, and it works really well for that. So that's their application for it. I have Amazon Shopping, which I'm probably using a little bit too much. Then I have Spotify, and in Spotify I can kind of go through my playlist, my library, etc. I can kind of go through different music that they think I'm going to like. It works really well, and it works on a bunch of different platforms, so that's my music player of choice. Next to that I have YouTube, and you guys all know why I use this application. I'm obviously using it to see latest videos. If I'm not using YouTube Studio, this is the application that I'm using. It works really well. I'm able to check out a video, kind of watch any video I want to watch, and it works really, really well for that. And I also can reply to comments right from here as well. So I use YouTube, then Twitter, and I'm just using the stock Twitter app. I used to use Phoenix, but I just come back to the stock Twitter app. I don't know why I do, but it's just a more convenient application to me. I think it's a lot easier to send images and everything like that. So I just use the stock Twitter. I haven't had any issues with it. If you're not following me on Twitter, I'm going to plug some of my social media on here because you guys might not know about it. It's at MBT88YT. I post when new videos come out. I post when I'm doing live streams on Instagram or YouTube. And I also just respond to you guys. You guys can ask me questions on there. I respond. Stuff like that. So you guys should go check out. I do polls in there to kind of get what videos do you want first. So it's an awesome way to interact, and there's also a smaller community of only like 10,000 people on there, so it's easier for me to respond than having 43,000 people. It's just easier, and I see it more readily. So that's Twitter. Instagram, of course, and I'm loving Instagram. I'm really trying to grow on Instagram and be more consistent on Instagram. I think it's one of my favorite social media platforms as of now, and the really cool thing about Instagram is that I'm able to do live streams on there, and I'm also able to respond to direct messages, so I can really get personal and talk to you guys individually, which is really nice. And I'm also trying to make Instagram a platform where you guys can get to know me better, so I post more like portraits and more photos of me, and also with more like personal captions. So there is some tech posted on it, definitely. Like in this photo, for example, there's tech integration, but it's mostly photos of me, so you guys can kind of like get a feel of me outside of just tech, and you guys can kind of see like different photos of me and what I'm doing. So for example, when I attended the New York Stock Exchange for a company I worked with, I posted on there. When I post a new video, it's posted on there. When I do Instagram live streams, I post stories. So it's a really nice way for you guys to get to see a different side and also get to see some behind the scenes of videos. So for example, this was a story of when I was in New York working with another photographer. I was able to post a little video and kind of show you guys a BTS of us going all around New York and filming stuff in Times Square. And that was kind of cool, and you guys definitely like to see that. So that's also at MBT88YT. Going off of there, I have Newton, and I've been using Newton Mail for like 2 years now. It used to be Cloud Magic. It's now Newton Mail, and it works really well. It's my mail client of choice. Phone, messages, Chrome, Play Store, and camera. That's all pretty basic. In terms of the camera, you guys are seeing me on it right now. It looks okay. I mainly use this, and it just took a photo because I made like a fist, but I mainly use this to see myself before I shoot a video, make sure it looks good. Take photos on here. I used to use Snapchat a lot more than I do, but when I use Snapchat, that was the main function of the front-facing camera. Now I don't really use Snapchat, so you're going to see it's not really on this phone. If I go to the next page, this is a calendar widget. I used to use Today calendar widget based off of Marquez's recommendation. I couldn't get it on this phone for some reason, so this is another one that's like it, almost identical to it by a different name. So you guys should go check it out. I think you'll just find if you look up calendar widget, but it will show me all my events. It looks clean, and I don't have a ton of stuff on here right now because I hid some stuff that you guys can't see yet, but it works really well. And in terms of other stuff on here, the background is from this application called Backdrops. I think it looks really clean, and it works really well with the calendar widget. And you could change the opacity and everything of the widget if you wanted to. Swiping up to just show you guys what's in my app drawer. There's nothing major here. I got the rest of the Google applications that I use, some news applications, Samsung applications, some Verizon stuff, obviously, because this is a Verizon phone, Samsung Pay, clock, voicemail, pretty basic stuff. If you go over to the next slide, I have Yelp, Backdrops, which is where I got the background from, as I already said, and they have a lot of awesome backgrounds on there. When I'm just feeling like spicing it up, I'll try out a different one because a lot of them are really dope. Like this one, for example, I might just try that. And then all you do when you want to try it is you just click set, and then that is it, and now it's set as a wallpaper, and that actually looks really, really nice. So I think I'm going to keep that. So you guys should go check out Backdrops. I also put Apple Music on here because I was thinking of maybe doing a comparison between Spotify and Apple Music. I don't know if you'd want to see that. Google Voice, I use that a lot to talk to different people, other YouTubers, because I switch phones so often. It's nice to have like one phone number that I can get on most of my devices. Netflix, I use it all the time. There's no really explanation needed for that. Snapchat is on here, but I very rarely use it. I use it maybe occasionally, but it's very rare at this point. I can't even remember the last time I logged on. A game, Google Keep, where I write latest videos I have to do. I keep a little checklist, a to-do list. It keeps me organized when I have so much stuff going on. It's nice to just be able to be like, okay, I got these 11 things done. Here are 2 more things I need to get done. Google Docs, I use that for writing scripts, other things like that. Send Anywhere is actually a really awesome application. Basically, that application will let me send photos, videos, etc. from any device to another device with a little 6-pin code. I use it all the time. It's kind of like the AirDrop for Android. Phoenix, which I don't really use that often, but I still keep it here as an option. SoundCloud, I'm using that less and less, but sometimes you find some cool music on there, and I use that sometimes to find music for my videos. Wallpapers by Google. This is also another great wallpaper application. You can always find something in either here or Backdrops. For example, they offer a lot of really clean wallpapers, and there's different sections, so you can go to like cityscapes and you can find some really cool stuff. And they're really high resolution and they work with the phone, so I end up using that sometimes as well. But that's mainly it on my phone. I don't like to keep it too cluttered. I like to only keep what I need on my phone because I'm switching phones all the time, and I set up each phone from brand new, so it's nice to just be able to have a simple setup that I can duplicate on any phone. It's not too much here, but I don't really ever find myself needing anything else. I don't really game too much on my phone. When I do game, I download the application, use it, then delete it. The Samsung S9 has 64 gigabytes of storage, but I'm not really coming close to that because I have Google Photos, and I don't have a ton of applications on here. I think it looks clean though. I'm really hyped actually about this new wallpaper though. That's basically it on the phone though. Nothing too interesting, but that's how I get my work done. Let me know what's on your phone though with a comment down below. What's your favorite application? Are you going to be checking out any of the applications I featured in this video? Be sure to subscribe right here so you don't miss any other content, and check out my other content right here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Bye.